Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Tuesday Leadership Tip. On last week's episode, JR was shot. Wait, I think I'm having a flashback to my childhood. But seriously, who knows that show reference? All right, in all seriousness, we started last week with our exploration of the four pillars that drive employee engagement. We focused first on trust, and today we're diving into the second pillar, respect. Not only do employees want to trust you as a leader, but they also want to feel respected. And as we'll discover today, respect is a powerful catalyst for transformation. Just like last week, I'd like to start with a story that perfectly illustrates this principle. Years ago, I was in a sales meeting with a sales manager who was just at his wit's end with one of his salespeople. This employee was, in his words, a real thorn in his side. He didn't follow directions, he came in late, he always had excuses, and the manager was just simply done trying to help him. When I asked if the employee knew he wasn't meeting expectations, the manager assured me he must know. He even confessed how much he loathed interacting with this person at this point. Now, just as we were talking, another salesperson walked into his office, and suddenly the manager's demeanor completely changed. It was like watching a switch flip. All smiles, enthusiasm. How was your weekend? Oh, great. How did you do? I was a buddy fest. And after that salesperson left, I gave that frustrated manager a challenge. I said to him, for the next month, over until my next visit, I want you to show that same energy and enthusiasm that you showed the employee that just walked out your door. You should have seen the smile on his face. He thought I was insane. But I simply asked, what have you got to lose? You've tried everything else. Begrudgingly, he accepted my challenge. So, 1 month later, when I walked into his office, I didn't even make it through the entrance before he was, boom, signaling his at exploding and excited to share with me how when he hit that reset button with the employee and spent time coaching him and asking him where he could help him and genuinely getting to know him as a person, as an employee as well, the result, this employee did a complete 180-degree turnaround and had become your role model salesperson. I explained to the sales manager I wasn't surprised. When you have low respect for someone, don't kid yourself, they know it. And that natural response is to not respect you in return. It's nearly impossible for me to respect you if I know you don't respect me. And by removing that wall, the employee let his guard down and started listening and started producing. The respect became mutual and the performance improved dramatically. The lesson? This is a fundamental truth about leadership. Respect is reciprocal. As leaders, we often don't realize how transparent our attitudes are. That cold shoulder, the dismissive tone, that subtle eye roll, they all communicate volumes. Your team members are constantly reading these signals, and they respond accordingly. When we withhold respect, we create resistance. When we extend respect, even to those who challenge us, we open the door to transformation. So, my Tuesday leadership tip action step for you this week is this. Think about that employee who drives you crazy and honestly assess how you come across to them. If you believe you're cold or distant or avoidant behaviors, if you think they're not being noticed, I challenge you to reconsider. Not only are they noticed, but they're likely contributing to the very performance issues that frustrate you. Just like I shared with that manager years ago, what do you have to lose by taking this person under your wing? Try resetting your attitude and approaching them with the same respect and enthusiasm you show your top performers. At the very least, if they still don't respond and you eventually have to let them go, you can hold your head high knowing you gave them every chance to succeed. But I suspect you might be pleasantly surprised by how many employees will rise to meet the level of respect you extend to them. So that is my Tuesday tip of the week and our second pillar on employee engagement. Stay tuned next week where we won't find out what happened to JR, but we will learn our third pillar, which where I'll talk about is in control. Thank you.